125. It has been a while, but today I'm going to be doing a review on the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series Han Solo from Solo: A Star Wars Story, coming to theaters May 25th, which I am actually excited about. And before I get into the figure, I will say that my original thoughts on the movie itself were, of course, like everybody else, someone else playing Han Solo that's not Harrison Ford. Wasn't really okay with it, but as I saw more about the movie and finally got a trailer, I have faith in it. I'm completely on board. I don't want to get too excited because I don't want to be underwhelmed if it isn't good, but it's a Star Wars movie, and I mean, if you're a big fan like I am, or you just love the movies, it's hard for them to disappoint. And with The Last Jedi, as you guys probably know, there are some disappointing things in that, but I still, either way, have faith in the film, and I will definitely do a movie review on it, as I did The Last Jedi, and my other movie review, Logan. So I'm going to start doing movie reviews on big movies, so like Infinity War, may or may not do a movie review on, but we'll see. But I'm going to start doing movie reviews. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that, and I'll say more when I do the movie review. But let's stop talking about movie reviews and get to this. So, typical packaging, most with the red. And one thing, I like the red, and it doesn't matter because I don't really keep these packages anyway. But if I did, I would prefer blue. I don't know, blue about with the blue and really bright blue in the black. It goes really well. So, anyway, this is nice. You can see the figure in there, and you can already tell it's nice head sculpt. This is Han Solo right there. Nice picture of him. Black Series 62. And then if you want to go ahead and pause, you can read that, and I guess if you want to read it in another language, there you go. So that's basically the package, typical standard packaging, and let's get him open. Alright, so here he is out of the package. He is pretty standard, just 6-inch size. Right away, what I can tell is they upgraded the, I guess, elbow, because he can actually put his arm up a lot more. Like, they emptied out this space here, like, you can see, there, kind of made it go upward, like an upside down U or something like that. So, he can put his arm up a lot better like that, like a human actually could. Because the other, Han Solos, which I have the other two, their arm goes up enough, but it doesn't go up that much. So that's a good sign. But I'm going to take his blaster out of his hand real quick and show articulation first off. So his head, fully rotate, look up that much, which quite a good ways, look down that much. Of course it can wobble. And his arm goes out that much, up, swivels all the way around, it's down that much, swivels at the elbow, bends at the elbow that much, like I said, and goes back. And then his swivel at the wrist, and it can go up and down at the wrist from here on this side, as you can see, not at the actual like part, but that can actually move too. And then on the waist, there is a somewhat of a waist swivel here. Goes up and down a little bit, and side to side. It's enough. It's enough, I would say. Legs. This leg goes forward, and so does this one. This one goes a little bit more because of the holster. So I guess if you want to get him in an extreme running pose, use this leg for the front leg, I guess. And then swivels at the thigh there, double jointed, double jointed at the knee, and then, I'll just unbend that, then at the foot, goes up and down, up that much, and then a ankle pivot. So, the other hand goes up and down the different way than that one does. One thing I would like to point out on the hand, I guess I'll do it, so I guess I'll do complaints, because I normally do complaints, and it's the only thing I have a problem with this, and it's not even a problem, it doesn't take away from the figure, is the hand position. I would have liked if they would have just done this like they did on the original Han Solo, just kind of like the relaxed down hand there, because on the Force Awakens Han Solo, they had about the same hand. And I like this better, it's more realistic, just kind of relaxed and stuff, and this looks action figure-ish. You know, you guys probably know what I mean. Yeah, action figures are just known to have it. It's kind of like a good hand for holding a weapon, because I'm sure you can fit this blaster in that hand pretty well. It's just no trigger finger. But that's all. That's my only little teeny weensy little complaint that I have. So before I get to the details on the figure, also there is no boot cut, because sometimes I forget about showing boot cut, but there actually isn't a boot cut, which doesn't take away at all. I guess put this in his hand and then show size comparison. Alright, so yeah. He does hold this blaster pretty well. It's right at the right amount of easy to put in his hand there. So alright, so here is the I guess I would say 29-year-old Han Solo from the original. It's a little taller, which I think is about right, I guess. Yeah, that makes about sense. I don't know how old he's supposed to be in the Solo Star Wars story. My guess would be maybe 18, 19, maybe 20, something around there. I wouldn't guess any younger than 18, but I don't know. Could be like Tom Holland, because he's, I think, 20, 21, and he was, what was he, 15? Yeah, in Spider-Man Homecoming. So, and here he is next to the old Force Awakens Han Solo. And they're about he's a little taller, and I understand that actually, I mean, it doesn't really, see, he's like a little, and as you get older, you hunch a little more, you're a little older, and that's not saying anything bad about Harrison Ford. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, you lose an inch. I don't know if that's actually scientifically true, but you hunch a little more. But yeah, that's the size comparison. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, so that is, yeah, I don't really know what to say, I guess. I mean, it's pretty good, and it will make a good picture to take. Maybe put him in order, maybe put him in the back, and him here, and then him up here, making some kind of pose, you know, through the years. And if I ever could, a custom little Han Solo, little kid about that tall, should be kind of cool. Which, I don't do customs, but it'd be cool to have and to do. Alright, now for the details. Alright, detail. As I said before I even got out of the package, I noticed the head sculpt was just, you know, fantastic looking, I think, and it looks a lot like the actor, which I cannot for the life of me remember his name. So, yeah, the hair looks really nice, jacket, nice wrinkles in the jacket, and so, hopefully you can see that pretty good, and then, yeah. Shirt underneath looks good, his belt, pants, the wrinkles on the pants, and little scuff, and it's got a touch, like a feeling to the belt, so that looks pretty nice there. Around the belt, it's got little buckle things on there, and it's got little things in the belt, and then stripes on the side of the pants, some nice boots there, with some pretty good detail in there, I'd say. If you can see, like, the tiny little scuffs and lines on that. And pocket on the jacket and stuff. So, and then the hands, they look pretty good. I mean, enough detail for a hand, I'd say. And I'll just show you the blaster, which is the only thing he does come with, if you haven't figured that out by now. which is completely, it's completely okay. So you can tell the handle is brown as it is, and it looks pretty good. But yeah, it pretty much looks like the other ones. I'll get the original Han Solo. So comparison, I would say this one is a little lighter in color, but it's a little bit more realistic, and then the barrel is more sturdier. As you can see, this one kind of wants to go down. It's thin there, but they're essentially the same, and this one's handle is lighter as well. So, but I would say I like this one more. It's a lot sturdier. So, yeah. Alright, and also, when I got him a while ago, I must have been moving stuff around and whatnot, but I lost his gun, which really sucks, but, so I only have 2 actual Han Solo guns and 3 Han Solos, but if I want to take a picture of him with the gun, easy fix, I just get another one of their guns. That's all there is to it, but I really wish I did have it, though, just so I can display him with a gun along with the other 2. So, yeah. Also, his blaster does fit very nicely in his blaster holster, so I did forget to mention that. Alright, so that is my review on the Black Series 6-inch Han Solo from Solo, A Star Wars Story. I would give this figure, for what it is, a 5 out of 5, which is my from 1 to 5. Because, I mean, no complaints, really. The only thing, minor, teeny tiny thing, is I wish they made a relaxed hand. But, other than that, really like this figure, and, unless you completely hate the fact of this movie, I would not get it. But if you are just all-time Star Wars fan, and, I mean, you want it, then definitely get it. It is a good part of the collection. So, yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And have a fantastic day. And may the Force be with you, since this is a Star Wars review.